Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also, you need to turn off the water to the refrigerator. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the Hinge Cam Riser in the Samsung side-by-side refrigerator. It's going to be very easy to repair, should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, a 10mm, 8mm sockets with a socket wrench and open-end wrench with some tape. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new Hinge Cam Riser. The main reasons why the Hinge Cam Risers would need to be replaced are because it breaks or wears out, causing the doors to close improperly. The Hinge Cam Risers are mounted on the door hinges, one on each door hinge. To replace any of the Hinge Cam Risers, we have to remove the corresponding door. Remove the food items from the refrigerator, and let's start with the fresh food door. Use a step ladder to get to the top of the fridge, and then tape the door to the cabinet. We don't want it to fall off. Using the Phillips screwdriver, take out one screw and remove the hinge cover. Using the Phillips screwdriver, disconnect the ground wire. Using the 10mm socket wrench, remove the 3 screws and lift the hinge off the door. Put a large towel on the floor to protect it and the door from scratching. Let's peel off the tape and then we can remove the door. And let's put it on the towel. Use the 8mm socket wrench to take the screw out and remove the old cam riser from the hinge. If you look at the door, you will see the door cam riser, and if it's also worn out, it can be replaced by taking the Phillips screw out. Actually, we recommend to replace both of the cam risers at the same time. Here is the part number for the door cam riser, DA66-00268A. This is the old Hinge Cam Riser next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. To install the new Hinge Cam Riser, you need to place it on its spot and secure it with an 8mm screw. Now let's grab the door with both hands and place it back on the hinge. Make sure you don't touch the handle. You don't want to risk breaking it off. Align the door so it would be parallel with the freezer door. Look at the gap here and look at the side so it would be the same level with the side of the fridge. Then secure it with the tape. Get on the step ladder, insert the upper hinge into the opening on the top of the door and put all 3 10mm screws in. Connect the ground wire with the Phillips screw. Install the hinge cover and secure it with the Phillips screw. The replacement of the freezer door Hinge Cam Riser should start with removing the toe panel because we will need to disconnect the water line under the door. Now we're going to open both doors and using the Phillips screwdriver, remove the toe panel. Here you can see the quick disconnect installed on a water line. Put a small towel on the floor and then press on the locking collar with the open-ended wrench and pull the tube out. Take the tube out of the retainer clip. Okay, now let's grab the towel, close the doors, and tape the door to the cabinet. And remove the Phillips screw and the hinge cover. Disconnect the two wire harness plugs. Using the Phillips screwdriver, remove the ground wire screw. Using the 10 mm socket wrench, remove the 3 screws and lift the upper hinge of the door. Now remove the tape, open the door slightly, grab it firmly, and lift it off the hinge. Keep in mind there is a water line goes through the hinge, you have to pull it through. And now we can take it to the towel and carefully put it down. Remove the 8 mm screw with the socket wrench. Take the old cam riser off the hinge and put the new one on. Secure it with the 8 mm screw. To replace the door cam riser, you will need to take the Phillips screw out and install the new cam riser part number DA66-00268A. You can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Alright, now we can lift the freezer door, bring it to the hinge, and insert the water line into the opening in the hinge. Then lift the door again and place it on the hinge. Close the door and make sure it's aligned properly. Then tape it down. Up on the ladder again, install the upper hinge. Using the 10 mm socket wrench, install the 3 screws. Install the ground wire. Connect the 2 harness plugs. Put the hinge cover on and secure it with a Phillips screw. Now we can go down, remove the tape, open the doors, and reconnect the water line. Push it in all the way and make sure it's not loose. Make sure the doors are closing properly, then turn on the water supply and check for leaks. Install the toe panel and secure it with the 3 Phillips screws. Alright, now we can close the doors, plug the fridge back in, and make sure it's cooling down. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other repair videos available on our site, on Facebook, and on YouTube.